Hello there, Leo. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of July 11th through the 17th. I normally don't make announcements at the beginning of videos, but I do have something important to say today, and that is thank you. Thank you to everybody who responded to the video that I put out yesterday asking for help. We are still a long way away from meeting that target, but so many people responded in such a wonderful way. I got gifts ranging all the way from $2 up through $100. We have obviously a little bit more than $100, a little less than $150, but what a great way to start it off. And so thank you so much. All of those gifts I take as highly valuable because I know that they are all gifts from the heart, and you guys did not have to do that. So thank you so much. All right, so for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I will be tagging at the end of this. I'll just be tacking on that original video that I sent out yesterday so that once this is over and the credits have rolled, you can see what it is that I'm talking about. But let's get into your reading. I've talked enough announcements. Monday, Leos, Three of Swords showing up in reverse. And the Three of Swords in reverse is just telling me that there's something going on where you're having some kind of resolution to a heartache. So this can be if there was somebody that maybe had said something or did something that had made you feel some kind of heartache or pain or sadness, then this can be having a conversation with that person and sort of getting on the same page and being able to express your feelings about what happened and being able to hear their side of the story too, and so you guys are on the same page more. This can also be you doing your own healing at a spiritual level or at an emotional level for yourself, with or without that other person involved. Either way, that emotional healing that is coming in is very good and very healthy for you. Now, looking at Tuesday, what you have coming up is the Hanged Man, and the Hanged Man is in reverse. I like him when he's in reverse. He looks like he's dancing a jig. People are throwing roses at him. He must be doing a pretty good job of dancing. So the Hanged Man in reverse is just telling me that there is a situation in your life that had been sort of, what I'm hearing is holding you captive, which seems very dramatic, but those are the words Spirit is giving me. So you had been feeling kind of paralyzed, like you could not move forward with its decision. When the Hanged Man shows up in reverse, what this means is that you have come to a place where you have a new or a different understanding of the situation, and with that understanding of the situation, you are able to become unstuck, to move forward in a very productive way with the situation. So it's a good card to have come up. It really is a card that can talk about having done some meditation or some deep thought about this situation to get into that place of really understanding what's the best way to move forward with that. On Wednesday, what you guys have showing up is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, I feel like this is you guys on Wednesday, Leo, and this just means that you're taking some type of action. And yes, I know you're not an air sign, but we all do have some attributes of every single court card in the deck. So I do feel like you're taking some kind of action for something that you feel very strong about, or maybe even very passionate about. This can be for values. This can be taking an action to protect somebody that is dear to you. Lots of different ways that this can manifest, but this is taking swift and dramatic action to stand up for it or protect something that is important to you. All right, so let's look at Thursday. What you have here is the Temperance card. This is just telling me that you're finding yourself in a very balanced place on Thursday. You don't have so much stuff on the schedule that you're just running like a chicken with your head cut off. Everything is handleable. You have an amount of time that you're happy with in each portion of your life. Family life, me time, work time, all of that good stuff. This can also talk about finances being in good balance. But on Thursday, I think you're realizing, you know, I've got things pretty well balanced in my life. It feels like a very satisfied card to me. It feels like you're satisfied with your position on Thursday. Friday. Friday, we've got the Four of Swords coming up in reverse. The translation on this is pretty simple for me, although I don't know that any other reader reads the Four of Swords in reverse like this. But for me, this translation just means that you're doing something in a different location from normal on Friday. Excuse me. So some of you could be leaving for vacation on Friday. Some of you could be on vacation on Friday. Some of you could be taking your child to a different daycare. You could be working at a different location than usual. Anything like that can actually be happening on Friday, but there's something about being in a different location that is manifesting for most of you. The other way that this can come in is this can talk about a serious, dramatic shift in your perspective on something. So this can be a big time change in the way that you see certain relationships in your life, or your work, or your calling, or your role in life in general, or in some specific situation that you participate in. Alrighty, let's look at Saturday. Saturday, Leos, what you have is the transformation card. I know the deck calls it death, whatever, just means transformation. So there's some kind of big transformation coming on. This is a transformation of core values. Now, to me, core values are those values that we learn when we're too little to know better. So this is the things that we learn as we're toddlers, walking around looking up at our parents who seem to be all-knowing. They definitely have all the resources and all the control over them. And so we learn a lot by watching them interact with each other and with other people, by watching them and with how they deal with different things in life. And so we pick up a lot of core values as we're very, very young. And so when you have this transformation coming in, and it's transformation at a core value level, it's when you have this awareness of some value in your life that you've had for a very long time that really isn't so much working for you. And so you start to look at, okay, well, why isn't it working for me? And what would work for me? And you start to make that shift or that transition, that change. Now, it's very easy for me to see how you can have, for those of you who had the shift in perspective on Friday, because this is a big time shift in perspective. It's sudden, it's dramatic. And then you have change coming in on Saturday. This is going from looking at things differently to upgrading your thinking, making your thinking better so that you can find more productivity and more happiness in your life. So it's like you kind of have your foot on the gas once you make this realization, and then you're just like zooming forward. Okay, well, I want some change in my life. What am I going to do about it? And just, there you are, you're on it. Let's look at Sunday. Sunday for you, Leo, you do have the Sun in reverse. Sun in reverse is still a good card. It just means that you're having a good time. You're doing mostly the things that you want to do and doing them mostly the way that you want to do them. With the Sun in reverse, this does tell me that you are sharing that experience with somebody else. So you're not doing this, whatever this experience is, you're not doing it alone. You have somebody else with you along that you're coordinating with as you go through this very positive, good experience on Sunday, Leo. So that is your week. Thank you so much for stopping by, for hanging out, liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. For those of you who didn't know what I was talking about at the beginning of the video, just hang tight. As soon as the credits are done, you'll have a chance to see. Everyone have a fantastic, fantastic, fantastic week, and I will see you all back here the next time. Peace out. Hello everybody, this is Amista, and I am coming to you today with something completely different than what you've ever seen here before, completely different than what I ever thought I would do. I have been taking Reiki training, and I've gotten level 1 and I've gotten level 2, and I really want to take master training because already I've realized that there are other people out there who need to know how to be able to do Reiki for themselves And I'm not qualified to show them that or to teach them that or to pass that on to them or empower them with that until I become a Reiki Master. And so I was looking into a Reiki Master program, and I meet all the qualifications as far as that goes. I've been accepted into the Master program. But the last little bit of money is what I need some help with, and I'm hoping that you guys will help me with that. I need to raise another $3,000 to get myself into the program, and so that's where you guys come in. What I'm doing is I am accepting very happily and very thankfully and very gratefully any donations that you may feel like you would want to give. If you don't want to, obviously, then don't. But if you do feel like you want to help me to get into this Reiki Master Apprenticeship Program, any help that any of you and all of you send is great. No donation is too small. I just ask that they're over like 35 cents because I think PayPal will take 35 cents of whatever comes in as a fee for collecting payment. But anything other than over 35 cents is no donation is too small, so there's the corrected version of that. And actually I was looking I have over 7,000 subscribers. If every subscriber donated $1, I would be able to end this request. But so if you would like to donate, I would be extremely thankful. I would appreciate that a lot. Also, I want to do something for you in exchange for donating. So anybody who would donate at all, I would like to offer you 15 minutes of free Reiki distant healing. In other words, I would send you some healing energy where you would not have to come to my house, or we would not have to meet in person, just like I do a lot of my readings by Skype or by phone. I can also send the healing energy without having to be right in front of you. We don't even have to be on the phone or on Skype when I do it, although I will want to touch base with you ahead of time to find out where you would like me to target that energy. If you have any particular thing you want to have worked on energetically, and also to touch base after it's done just to let you know that I have sent the energy in to check in with you, see how you're feeling, that type of thing. Anybody who donates anything more than $50, what I would like to do is send you some Reiki energy. I would send you the same amount of minutes of Reiki energy as you send dollars. So say you donate $50, then I would send you 50 minutes of Reiki energy. Anybody who wants to donate and doesn't want to receive Reiki but knows somebody else that they would like to have the Reiki sent to, feel free to let me know that, and you can gift that Reiki to somebody else, and I will just touch base with them, make sure I have permission to send them that energy, and talk to them about where they would like it targeted and all of that, just like I would if I was sending that to you. So that is what I've got going on, and I really appreciate, like I said, all of the help any of you can send. I know not everybody can send, not everybody will want to send help, but I am hoping that there will be enough to get me into this quickly. Otherwise I would probably have to wait, I don't know, 6 months, a year before I had this kind of money to get myself into there, and I don't want to wait that long. I want to be able to empower people more quickly than that. So what I'm doing is I am in the description section underneath the video. I'm going to send you a link where you can donate, and you can choose whatever amount you want to donate, and I will probably also have that showing in the video as well. So thank you everybody for listening and for giving this some thought, some prayer, some attention. And thank you everybody who actually does donate as well. I appreciate it all. Thank you so much. Peace.